What is up, Light Fam? Welcome to another video. My name is David. Hey, do you have some crazy stuff going on in your life that you just can't explain? Well, then you, my friend, may have had a spiritual awakening. So, here are 3 signs that you have had a spiritual awakening. Let's go. If you are new to the channel and this type of content resonates with you, please smash that notification bell so you don't miss the twice weekly spiritual tutorials. Also remember to have a look down in the description. We've got some goodies for you. We've got the 30-minute guided meditation on abundance. Remember, if you have Gmail, that meditation will be under the promotions tab. We got some one-on-one coaching for you. We can also make a personalized video for you. But without further ado, let's get into the video. Spiritual awakening sign number 1. You now understand that there is more to life than just what you see with your physical eyes. You get this inner knowing that you have this team in the unseen, as I like to call them, that are watching, guiding, encouraging, supporting. So these are going to be your spirit guides, your ancestral guides. For some of you out there, maybe even your galactic family, for all of you star seeds out there, like myself. And they're going to do everything that they can to communicate with you. So this is where you're going to get random bits of insight or even full downloads that just seem to pop into your mind. By the way, water is an incredible transmitter. So don't be surprised if you are in the shower and you receive your strongest downloads and just full bits of insight in the shower. This is where you'll start to see 1111 everywhere. And this is the universe and your team in the unseen just acknowledging your spiritual awakening, letting you know that they're here and that they've got your back. You'll also start to see a bunch of repeating numbers everywhere, as well as your birthday, and you'll see that on obviously clocks, license plates, receipts, basically anywhere numbers can be found is an opportunity for the universe and your team in the unseen to communicate with you. You know, numbers are pretty much the code, the fabric of the universe, and it is the number one means of communication that the universe uses to connect with you. Well, until your third eye is wide open, but that's a different video. But here is a very handy numbers meaning chart. If you want to screenshot this and use this as your it's called an angel numbers meanings. So if you want to screenshot this so that you'll have a handy guide as far as interpreting what these angel numbers mean. Now, of course, this chart is subjective, and there may be others out there with slightly different meanings for the numbers, but the most important thing is, what do the numbers mean to you? Because once that is established, then your team in the unseen, your spirit guides, they can start communicating with you based off of your understanding of what each number set means. So this chart, it's a nice little base that establishes the meaning so that communication can open up right away. Some of the numbers are pretty commonly agreed upon, like 555. Everyone agrees that that is a big change that is coming in your life. A good change, though, so don't worry about that, Light Fam out there. Don't worry about that. It's going to be a good change. 888 is typically overwhelming abundance, prosperity. 999 is going to be the completion of a cycle. So those are, pretty commonly agreed upon. But once your interpretation of those numbers are established, then your team in the unseen can communicate with you ASAP. This is where you'll start to have more frequent and vivid dreams. When you dream, your consciousness is on the astral plane, and this is where the universe and your spirit guides are able to communicate with your consciousness. Now, if you're not lucid, meaning you didn't intentionally astral project or had a lucid dream, then they're going to need to communicate with you in a way that you're going to hopefully remember when you wake up. So this is where they will use a lot of symbolism. Instead of individual words or sentences, the symbols are meant to convey entire concepts to you so that you can get the full picture of the answer and insights that you need. Spiritual awakening sign number 2. You have a deep knowing that there is more to life than what society or maybe your culture has told you. You have a deep understanding that there's more to life than just taking on a bunch of student debt to go work for somebody else and get a mortgage and a spouse and kids and pay bills and then die. There's more to it than that. And you have that deep knowing that there's more to it than that. But you may not be able to put your finger on it just yet. But your higher self, the universe, your spirit guides, your ancestral guides, your galactic family all know what that purpose is. And you start to emit that signal, that life purpose signal out into the universe. Now, brace yourself, because this is when the universe will step in and you will experience what are known as tower moments for all of you tarot people out there. So whatever is not serving your life's purpose or is a vibrational match for your life's purpose or obstructing you from becoming your greatest purpose, the universe will just take that out of your life. So you're gone. If you have a job that is not serving your life's purpose, a relationship that is obstructing you from being your greatest version, some bad habit that you have that is keeping you off of your life's purpose, the universe will take that out of your life. And usually this is where you'll start to see 555 like everywhere. Like the more you'll start getting hit over the head with 555. Yeah, you're about to have a tower moment. But it is a change for the better. The universe is never going to take something out of your life without replacing it with what is in vibrational congruence with your life's purpose. Spiritual awakening sign number 3. Your friends and family think you are crazy. Once you have had a spiritual awakening, do not be surprised if you get ridiculed and ostracized by the people still asleep in your life. You quickly become the black sheep of the family, and that's okay. There's a very famous saying that a true sign of intelligence is one who does not follow the herd to the slaughterhouse. But once you've had that spiritual awakening, your internal and your eternal compass begin to activate. And now you're no longer concerned with the opinions of the sleepwalkers, because now truth and authentic living become more important to you. Your goals, your vision, even questions that you have about the true meaning of life will actually irritate the limiting beliefs and self-deprecating mindsets of the people that are still asleep. And then they will project their own small-mindedness onto your vision, which is just their 3D ego defending its catatonic way of living, basically. But don't let that throw you off. No one great ever fit into the herd, all right? So, but trust that inner calling as a divine beacon that is sounding the way to your greatest version. It's the being out of vibrational congruence with the people that are still asleep in the matrix that causes the universe to switch up your friends and some family members, because opposing frequencies can't share the same space. If you've had a spiritual awakening and you're trying to share the same space with someone that is just closed-minded and they have limiting beliefs and they're like this, that is a very energetically repelling and repulsive vibrational discord that is felt palpably. And because opposing energies can't share the same space, yes, you will lose a lot of friends and some family. But never fear, Light Fam. The universe will bring you your vibe tribe. Basically, other people that are in vibrational congruence with you. Other people that are also awake. So I always like to say, the universe never takes away without upgrading. That's a Lightways original, by the way. The universe never takes away without upgrading. Let's make a meme out of that. By the way, if you have just had a spiritual awakening, then you are entering into what is known as 4D consciousness. So 4D consciousness is when you've just woken up and you've started doing research. You're asking questions. This is typically called the rabbit hole phase. So you're waking up, you're asking questions, and you're doing a lot of research. If you need more explanation on the different levels of consciousness, go watch my video right here, The Great Awakening, Shift into 5D Consciousness. This is where I break down the different levels between 3D to 5D consciousness. Now, question of the day. Have you had a spiritual awakening? And if so, have you experienced these spiritual awakening signs? Leave those comments below. I'd love to get an open discussion on this. If you liked the video, then please like the video. If you want to see more videos on spiritual awakening signs, the Great Awakening 2020, 5D consciousness, moving from 3D to 5D consciousness, 5D Earth, we got all of it for you. Go ahead and click the subscribe button. Also, go ahead and add me on Instagram _Lightways. I do answer a lot of questions over there as well. Don't forget to have a look in the description box down below. We got some goodies for you. We got that 30-minute guided meditation on abundance. Again, if you have Gmail, that meditation will be under the promotions tab. We can also do some one-on-one coaching for you. We can also make a personalized video addressing your spiritual stumbling blocks specifically. Oh, I almost forgot. Don't forget to smash that notification bell so you don't miss the twice weekly spiritual tutorials. What else we got? Oh, if you know anyone that has just had a spiritual awakening and they are feeling kind of outcast, they're feeling like the black sheep of the family, they're a little ridiculed and ostracized, please share this video with them. It may give them the insight that they need to stay the course and get to their greatest version without listening to the opinions of small-minded people. I think that's it for me, guys. I will see you guys in the next video. As always, light, love, and abundance to all that are watching and to all you love. Peace, guys.